Why are we stopping here?
It's a desert oasis. Why do people stop in the oasis in the desert?
Good question. What is that?
What's that? Oh heavens, that's an 80s Land Rover from Born Free. They still use this in the Sahara Desert. Where's Ouseph? Ouseph? Land Rover.
Elsa, shall we go? Right from Born Free. As you can see, I got Elsa in the back rolling away, and I'm driving an old Land Rover.
It's unbelievable how many of the ancient Land Rovers are still running in the Sahara. It's like all the Land Rovers came to rest here in the Sahara, and that's because it's absolutely simple. There is nothing to go wrong. What can go wrong with this? It was made just after the World War and it was made for military purposes. It was made out of aluminum, that's why it does not rust. This also is not the original color. It was made in military green, and that's because military green was the war surplus, so there was a lot of it back then.
These things are really simple in bouncing. They're very simple. They got just a ladder frame chassis, simple aluminium body. In fact, the shape is so boxy because in those days when they made the car, they didn't have the techniques to bash it into complex curves. Simple 4-cylinder diesel engine, clutch, throttle, brake, mechanical gear shift. It's lovely. In the Mercedes we're driving, you just push all the buttons. It's technically superior. That way it just does everything for you. With these things, you got to learn how to drive them. You got to learn how to get them to work with you. And that's why I love this car. I can't tell you what this feels like. It's so cool. Driving an old 4-wheel drive Land Rover in Africa. One more thing off my bucket list.
We've been talking so much about the Paris-Dakar rally and all these rally cars charging across the Sahara. But before they even came here, Land Rovers roamed the Sahara, they roamed Africa, and they've been in everything. Movies, Born Free, Gods Must Be Crazy, all have featured these Land Rovers. They're actually the cars from my childhood. And now seeing these beauties finally and driving them is such a joy. Okay, it's not easy to drive. Ouseph, Bichara, he's sweating over there miserably. But otherwise, just look at these things. They can't help but make you smile.